Okay, so I am recording this on YouTube and I don't know if this stream is public or not. I don't really care. The point of this is to test the mic filters. Each mission, basically, I'll be doing a different set of filters so that, excuse me, so that I get a sense of what they sound like. So, mission 7, I Oh, also, the current environment is that I have a fan going that is pointed at me from my left, which is also the same direction where my mic is, although the mic is not in the path of the fan, so it's not getting hit by the air directly, but I'm wondering how much of the fan noise it's catching. I'm using the cardioid pattern, which should be ideally catching most of the audio from where my head is. And I also have a fan in the back of the room, but that's further back, and I'm not sure if that's going to be audible at all. I'll hear, in any case. And right now, I'm just checking the noise suppression setting, which is currently set to negative 36 dB. Negative 36 dB suppression level. And I'll just talk through this game as if I were streaming. I guess I technically am, but I am not gonna be interacting or anything. On just talking to myself, which, to be fair, are most of my streams. Now, mission 7, I'm trying to remember what the best setup would be. Shotgun's a fun weapon. Well, Kalina Ann is... Nevin's almost maxed out now, so should be pretty good to use. I'll start using the blue orbs. Or buying the blue orbs. The Agni and Rudra, Rebellion's not maxed out. But the Cerberus and Nevin remain the two weapons that need to be maxed out. I guess I'll probably buy that soon because it's not that expensive, even though, quite frankly, I never really got the hang of using drive that well. I could use it, but I'd always have to kind of think about it and purposefully work it into a combo that otherwise didn't really need it. And that's not really the way I like playing this game. I like to play with both style and efficiency, right? I don't want to do moves just for the sake of looking stylish, even though there is a bit of flair to the game. Yeah, I'm thinking I'd like to max out Trickster. Well, obviously I want to max out every style, but Trickster might be a good one to start maxing out because that third dash is super useful, and the double air dash. I think there was a double air dash. So that's a... Yep, so you can tell pretty quickly by the color. Okay, so... Oop. I kinda wish... Yeah, I think this would make sense if in the interface, on the bottom right and the bottom left corners, there were mini icons that are maybe a quarter of the size of the current icons that are there now, that are always persistent and show the exact weapon that you have equipped. It's not necessary by any means. The game works fine without it, but I mean, even when I was younger, my memory wasn't that great, so sometimes I'd find myself purposely switching my weapons twice just to verify what I had, or sometimes I'd stop after one when I realized I didn't have the weapon that I wanted equipped. Yeah, very, very minor point, just not a big deal at all. But yeah, I think if they ever did a proper remake of this game, which again, if they ever announced that, I'd be first in line. I'd be so hyped. Even if, let's be fair, I don't think they could ever properly capture the magic of the original, because it was a product of its time, and it was also so impressive in part because of its time, even though this game definitely, without a doubt, a shadow of a doubt, stands the test of time. playing it many years later, it has not diminished in any way. The visuals, well, I guess to be fair, I'm playing the HD remaster, which does look better than the original, and not too significantly, but definitely significantly, yeah. So my door just creaked there, and I don't know if the mic caught that. When I listen back to this video, I'll be able to check. And
you scared?
okay, so I'm getting a better sense of the cooldowns for the what is it? Or the cooldown for the taunts, because you can't just keep taunting enemies over and over again. I guess the taunt is just like any other move in the game, in that in order to keep the stylish meter up, there's a cooldown for every single move before you can use it again. Otherwise the stylish meter is literally unaffected. If you do the exact same move twice in a row, that stylish meter keeps going down as if you never did that second move. So I do remember mission 7 is a longish mission. So this is a longish test of suppression level, negative 36 decibels, but I guess that's fine, that works. Oh. This is what I was thinking of when I brought Nevin, because Nevin is great for crowd control. Of course, the Devil Trigger explosion is also great for crowd control. Accidentally did that. Did I get hurt? Either that, or I think because I used the same move twice in a row, it didn't count. Oh, good. I was worried about the big guy.
You scared?
Alright, good. Good on that. That the big guy's still not dead, eh? There we go. Might be the last guy.
You scared?
There we go. Yeah. I guess at this point, because I'm so back and acclimated to the game, my skills are relative to hard mode just fairly high, because I'm used to just constantly playing either very hard or Dante Must Die on the special edition anyway. In the original, there was no very hard mode. The regular hard mode was very hard, I believe, and Dante Must Die was Dante Must Die. Anyway, I always used to play those two. I'm finding hard mode to be approachable. And I feel like I am starting to get a better sense of the level progression, or the progression within the levels, where I need to go.
Come and get me.
Okay, can I do this? Yep. Oh. There we go. Never really liked those enemies. They just kind of force you to back off and
You scared?
use projectiles. In Devil May Cry games, that's my least favorite style of play. So, I don't remember the proper trick to doing this ASAP. I imagine there are tricks that speedrunners know. Maybe there is no trick. Just hard work and guts, like Nono might say.
Blast off. Come and get me.
Oh, ah, shit. I should have just not activated that one move when because I saw the guy doing the backflip earlier, so I could have anticipated it. Just start by doing a lot of damage that way.
You scared?
These guys can spawn enemies basically forever. I guess they're basically the one exception to the rule in the Devil May Cry series where there are no rooms where there's an infinite number of enemies that just keep respawning. If you let those big guys just keep doing that, I'll keep doing that, and enemies will keep coming out. I'm not sure how the red orbs scale on that though. I don't know if there's a certain point after which the red orbs become what is it? Minuscule. Too minuscule to count. That was the case in one particular segment. A unique segment as far as I can recall in DMC4. Alright, what was this supposed to do next? Picked up the item. I think I want to go back. The elevator. Oh wait, no, I do. Yeah, I remember. I think I do anyway. Been so long, I keep forgetting, even though this is now my second playthrough. But I think I got it back now. But even so, I'm sure there are going to be details like level 6... Is it 16 or 15? Maybe 14, one of those. See, I can't even remember the mission number. Yeah. Which involved rotating the tower and all that shit. That's something I never bothered to memorize.
Crazy?
Nice. I do love the fact that this guy is technically the first boss of the game. He has a full HP. Oh shit, yeah, that's not the way to dodge him. That one. Has a full HP bar and everything. But, yeah. And then immediately he just becomes a mob, a very strong mob. And one you'll have to face with multiple enemies at a time, along with multiple of it at a time. I think there's one infamous encounter that involves 3 of them. Oh, was it a special mission? I think there was a special mission, and I think you couldn't get hit or something like that. I don't remember the exact details. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to... Well, let's go with the Bruce Lee setup. Royal Guard. The Royal Guard. Against this guy, I think I'm gonna be okay with Royal Guard. Yeah, might as well buy it out. But now I just have Nevin to go. Oh, and obviously the guns, but I have the important ones leveled up. Doesn't... Ultimately, even if I had them all not leveled up, wouldn't matter. Not really. Spiral's also a good weapon in this fight, actually. Because you can hit him from far. Or cause him to defend himself. see if I can pull this off again. Ah. I get it. Oh shit. Thought I managed to get the guard on that.
Come and get
Oh. Ah. I think I did that too early. Right.
Now I'm a little motivated.
Let's not try to guard that. Alright. Oop. Never got the hang of guarding those balls. Okay. Okay, not bad, I guess. Took too much damage and not stylish enough, eh? Need to get more stylish. Guess that goes hand in hand with the damage. I thought most of the mob fights I did alright, but I guess I struggled at the boss with damage. My Royal Guard timing was off. Okay, so for this mission, I am now switching out and changing to suppression level. Let's go lower to now it's negative 53 decibels. Let's hear what that sounds like. I don't think I have enough to buy air raid 20k. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just save up. Oh yeah, I still have the boss set up. I think I can switch it fairly soon. I think I'll try to use Swordmaster here against general mobs, because that's when I would also like to get to level 3. It provides one of the strongest... Ooh, I just noticed that. Must have missed it the first time around, eh? One of the very strongest attacks in the game. One that looks quite epic, and one that is unfortunately named, given... well, not unfortunately I guess, but just ironically or misnamed, because it features Dante saying Rising Dragon. And the fact is, there's a move in the game that he uses called Rising Dragon, and that is not the move, even though it looks similar. See, I believe actually, yeah, it has a great name, to be honest. Its name is Real Impact. It's pretty straightforward, to the point, and it's pretty accurate. Yeah. And it's a great move. I like it a lot. Just... it's oddly named. Let's see if I can get the blue orb that's there. Do I need Trickster? Oh, no. Yes, nice. Anything else? Alright, let's go into that big gaping hole. Should I kill that thing? Yeah, I guess I probably should. Not a huge fan of the camera in this segment. Those were, I mean, all of them were entirely avoidable. Yeah, let's go with that. Much. Yeah, still working on the red orbs. The amount of red orbs you actually pick up in the levels are quite minuscule compared to what you tend to get. At least usually there are exceptions. Let's just kill it. Ah, it's a fast one. I should just try not to get myself caught in a combo like that. It's a nice drop. Good amount. I don't know. Maybe I will be able to just get Nevin finished off. So yeah, I believe it's. So actually, is there a map? I feel like these games have always had maps. Yeah. It's a whole area of the game, despite having spent literally thousands of hours in Devil May Cry 3. I've just basically never explored the map. It's not a part of the game that interests me.
Come and get me.
And I've been able to get away with not using it so far.
You scared? Right down.
Instead.
Come and get me.
Well, yeah, I imagine the more stylish you are when you kill the enemy, the more red orbs they drop. So the quicker this segment ends.
Crazy.
So I believe it is based on a count of the red orbs. Yeah. That way. There seems to be no other one. Is this the eyeball? Retina, yeah. What's the biology of this thing? Okay, yeah, the camera caught me there for a second. Oh, this is. I should make a mental note to come back here with Cerberus, because that is a combat adjudicator with Cerberus. I believe every weapon has two. One that requires a B and one that requires an S. I don't think there's one that requires any more than an S. Alright, that encounter went a lot better. Need about a 150. I want to hit 20k, but I don't think there are any more fights before the boss. But that's fine. I'll just max it out after the boss. So, there. Let's see. Huh. They did actually try to make the thing a somewhat cohesive. Oh, there are more enemies. Yeah, world. It feels less so than oh shit. Got caught in that. We just tried to roll away. It feels less significant than Devil May Cry 1, which of course was originally supposed to be Resident Evil 4. The level design there was a very large focus. Let's see, which is the one that you absolutely have to jump over every time? So there's one that you have to jump over. And I believe otherwise... Oh, there's another one towards the end there. Oh, and you can just about see that statue. I believe I will go in with Swordmaster and Nevin, because Nevin can do lots and lots of damage. Also, yeah, Artemis. Oh, not Artemis, Spiral. Artemis is fun, but only in certain very strict conditions. And yeah, let's just do that. Everything unlocked. There we are. Even got the achievement out of it. Then probably next max out Artemis, just for maximum damage when I do use it. Yeah, it'd be nice to have it just as strong as possible during the times that I do use it. Those guys are annoying. I generally dislike boss fights with mobs. And this is not a great boss fight to begin with, and the mobs don't help. Ah. Oh. Oof. Almost got caught in an animation there. Oh, that wasn't it? Okay. That. Oh shit. Sending out some lazy thingy. Right, there we go. Get some damage going. Okay, what are we gonna do? Okay, there we go. Do some damage. Ah, shit. Landed right into the middle of the crowd there. Ah! That is hurting me, or this guy's. Ah, okay. That one was just dumb. For whatever reason, I thought I timed that right and didn't pay attention on the way down. I should have just double jumped. Ah, shit. I'll admit, this, despite not being a boss that I like, it's also not an easy boss. It's not, I know, I gotta give it respect. It's not a boss that I dislike because it's too easy, like certain bosses. Like Lady, for instance, is... Ah, okay, let's keep taking on the blue one. Sounds annoying. Okay, gotta get the bad guys in its path. Oh. Let's barely use the iframes on that one. Ah, oof, that hurt a lot. Holy shit. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, there we go. Touch and go for a little there, but managed to pull it off in the end. Worked out. A lot of damage though. Look at that beat. Ass BS. Yeah, that's a pretty good, accurate summation. It was ass, and it was BS. Alright, now that I'm starting mission 9, I am switching the noise suppression up to negative 12 decibels. Yeah, negative 12 decibels. I shall hear what that sounds like. The conditions have not at all changed, just that one setting. Now, I think spiders are in this. Yeah, that's a pretty good setup for these guys. Actually, let's do this. Yeah. Yeah, go back to Trickster for a bit. Yeah, so, lose good old Stinger, but get some other stuff in exchange. Yep, spiders.
Come and get me. Come and get me.
Alright. Nice, that counted as a dodge. I do love how this game incentivizes dodges. Got hit. This still is in double trigger mode. I mean, obviously dodges are always incentivized, but the fact that you can raise your stylish meter just by dodging at the right times and places, very nice. That makes sure that you remember that this is not fundamentally DMC is a defensive game, which is not obvious to everyone. Yeah, it almost to me feels like the offense is in service of the defense. Yeah, that's sort of how it works. Oh shit, that's not the one I meant. Let's use the targeting. And I do really feel like there's some secret here that I haven't gotten yet. It's times like this that I wish the camera was more controllable. There looks like there's a hole. confuses me. It definitely looked like there was a hole. Yeah, there is. But I remember being able to hit this before. Yeah, this is why I remembered that there was a secret here, but there's no way to do a triple jump in this game other than with enemies, and there are no enemies in this area. Yeah, a little confused, but it's not a big deal, not a big loss. Ah. I was hoping if he launched one of his attacks, it would hit my, well, feet or legs on its way down and it would break the pieces. That's a thing that can happen in this game. Ah. Didn't get the shot off in time. Ah, that's not the one I wanted to target. Ah, okay, again, not the one I wanted to target. Yeah, it's interesting to think that this was the normal mode in US, because these guys, the more advanced AI, the dodge your shots and everything, really hard to deal with if you're not really experienced in the game and know what you're doing. Ooh, shit. Jumped right into those blades. Ah, and again. I think I would have learned. This is a fight I generally avoid because I don't find it very fun. The enemies aren't great. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Enemies aren't great, and neither is are the obstacles. Let's collect the free red orbs, because why not? Whoa, it's the direction I wanted him to go. Neither is that, but it's a little better. I wish they had made these areas context sensitive like in DMC1. Yeah, that's an area that took a little bit of a step down compared to DMC1. Not much, because it's not something that matters that much. It's not a big deal. But in DMC1, during a lot of these, not a lot, but a number of these areas, they were context sensitive such that Dante would grab onto the ledge, making the horrible platforming a little less horrible. I do like how they took, with the level design, they put red orbs at places to make sure players have a reason to head there and discover a secret. Maybe a little too unsubtle, if anything, but I'll take that. Oh, I should just switch my... Yeah, I'm gonna switch my weapons and such, as there is no statue in that cave, and I would like to have a setup for this boss. Trickster's good. I can't really lead Royal Guard her very well. Now let's level up Swordmaster though. I don't really need... actually, let's try to duel with Trickster. That could be fun. Trickster's generally, ultimately, probably still my favorite style. I'm just not good enough at... I think that's... Yeah, I'm just not good enough at Royal Guard right now, or Even in the past, I was good, but not that good. I say that it's my favorite style. Alright, let's take care of these guys in the cave before they go in and fight Nevin. Let's see. Now there are items down here, but is it only... This seems like a really wasted opportunity. It's actually kind of pretty, but they don't do anything with this cave.
Come and get me.
I like how that dude could clearly see everything that was going on, but he didn't. It didn't occur to him to go and like help his friend there. 'Cause they are all on the same side.
Crazy? Sweet crazy?
Oh wait, I don't have the item. Yeah. Oh, do I have to go into that other door? Yeah, I have forgotten the order of things in this game. Got the map. Zoom in. One level of zoom. The map's actually kind of helpful. Yeah, I get a sense of what's... Yeah, parts of the tower that aren't in the tower and not. Yeah, these guys who shoot out the red ones are... They're pretty tough. They have a... And to be honest, most of it comes down to the hyper armor. It's very annoying.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
So this is obviously not the setup I would have chose for the spiders, but with Trickster and... That was bad. And the weapons I had, I can manage them. But against the spiders, the Agni and Rudra is probably the way to go because of the fire damage. Because they tend to surround you. The AoE on... and not AoE I guess, but just the wide arcs swings of Agni and Rudra work pretty well against these guys. I feel like dodges do not have a cooldown in terms of style, and that's something when you're playing Trickster, I think you can kinda exploit to keep your style meter up. Because, and I think it makes sense that there's no cooldown for dodges because you always might need to, oof, shit, the cow's already dead. Always might need to dodge no matter what you're doing, the context of what's going on. The enemies are often coming at you pretty fast and furious. So it doesn't make sense to kind of penalize you for dodging when the game forces you to do it all the time. That is fundamentally what this game is about, I would say. Right, let's fight these enemies again then.
Come and get me.
Yeah, I've activated that guy in the corner this time.
You scared?
Okay. Ah shit, targeted the wrong guy.
You scared? Sweet drink. Crazy?
I love the moveset in this game. It doesn't really get stale, despite all the how much one can play this game, and I've played this game a lot. It's only 5 weapons, not that many of each type. And not that many combos available per weapon. At least, not in terms of auto combos. But because of how you can chain combos together in this game, and in any good Devil May Cry game, you can do incredibly fun, crazy, creative things with it. Oh shit! Ah, should have backed off earlier. I still don't have the timing for that down right.
How's this? Ready. How's this?
He's good at running away. Because of that. Yeah, it's quick, but I guess you are able to do a lot of damage in that little time. I'll try using Beowulf actually. It can keep through a lot of bats very quickly that way. Oh shit, I tried to time that. Oh nice. Getting her to fall down is pretty huge. Get a lot extended time. Right, I think she might try to come at me and give me the suck. Yeah, there she comes.
You can't escape.
Ah. I don't remember if there's a way to stun her during that. Oh yeah, if I have the double trigger up, then I can. Only the power of the double trigger is just too much for even a succubus's suck.
You can't escape.
There we go. Just watch this cutscene. It's nice. Oh, I love that. So precise.
Welcome back.
Alright. Good enough for an S. I'll take it. Alright, so now I have a sample of 3 just audio settings with noise suppression to listen to. So I'll end that there for now, and I'll get a chance to listen to it and find out if any of them sound better or worse than the others, and use that to inform how I go forward with my settings.